In today's video, we are going to talk about interesting facts and myths surrounding the Persian cats. Considered the most popular cat in the world, the Persian cats are everyone's favorite due to their regal look and adorable smushed-in face. With their trademark round faces, stocky bodies, and sumptuous coats, Persians are one of the most recognized cat breeds in the world. Here are some interesting facts about Persian cats that will amaze you and that will make you admire them even more. 1. Persian cats were travelers' souvenir. Like many breeds, the Persian cat's origins are a mystery. According to some sources, long-haired cats have existed in the Middle East for thousands of years. Although research indicates that the kitties have genetics in common with cats from Western Europe. The luxuriously furred feline was introduced to Western Europe by an Italian named Pietro della Valle. Della Valle was a famous nobleman who journeyed extensively throughout the Holy Land, the Middle East, Northern Africa, and India. In 1620, Della Valle passed through Persia, now known as Iran, and took a liking to the exotic, long-haired gray cats he spotted at a bazaar. He purchased 4 pairs of them, and brought them home with him to Europe. Of course, sailors, travelers, or merchants might have also carried Persians with them from the Middle East to the continent. 2. They were in the world's first cat show. More than 250 years later, Persians took London by storm when the breed was showcased in the world's first organized cat show in 1871 at the Crystal Palace. The day-long exhibition also featured Siamese cats, a Scottish wild cat, and manxes, among other exotic felines. Proving that cats were popular long before the internet, the event drew more than 20,000 visitors. It also shouldn't surprise anyone that a Persian kitten won Best in Show. 3. Persians are furniture with fur. Due to their ability to be inactive for long periods of time, the Persian breed rightfully owned the nickname furniture with fur due to their inherent laziness. Although many Persians can be lovable and playful at times, they are not a hyperactive breed by any means. Looking that good must require lots of beauty sleep. The plus side is that this breed makes the ultimate lap kitty companion. 4. They are beloved in America. Sometime after 1895, Persians were brought to the United States. In 1906, the Cat Fanciers Association was formed in America, and a Persian was one of the first cats registered. Today, the Persian is one of the most popular cats in the United States. 5. Famous historical figures own Persian cats. Throughout history, many famous individuals have owned Persian cats. Florence Nightingale had 60 cats in her lifetime, and doted on a large Persian named Mr. Bismarck. Marilyn Monroe owned a white Persian cat named Mitsu. And Raymond Chandler reportedly read the first drafts of his novels to his most discerning critic, a black Persian named Taki. 6. They are low maintenance. Persians might look prissy and aloof, but they're actually considered to be one of the most low maintenance and friendliest cat breeds. 7. They've been immortalized in art. Recently, a 6 by 8.5 foot artwork that's purported to be the world's largest cat painting sold at auction for more than $820,000. The late 19th century oil portrait is called My Wife's Lovers, and it once belonged to a wealthy philanthropist who commissioned an artist to paint her vast assortment of Turkish Angoras and Persians. 8. They come in many sizes, colors, and varieties. While iconic pop culture Persians are usually white or silver, the breed comes in a range of colors and shades. From tortoiseshell, calico to orange, gray, black and white, the varieties are plentiful. Other subvariants of the Persian include toy and teacup sizes, Himalayans which are a cross between a Persian and a Siamese, and chinchilla long hairs, which have pointy noses and black-tipped fur. 9. They are pop culture icons. Speaking of Mr. Bigglesworth and the Fancy Feast cat, the Persian is perhaps one of the most well-represented breeds in popular culture. James Bond's supervillain Ernst Stavro Blofeld, and his parody alter ego, Dr. Evil, both love stroking their white, blue-eyed Persians. The 2001 movie Cats and Dogs features a diabolical Persian named Kitty Galore. Also, a species of Pokemon is named after the Persian. 10. Their faces are not always flat. After its coat, the Persian's most distinctive characteristic is its flat face. However, the breed hasn't always had a squished visage. Persians once had a more pronounced muzzle, but in the 1950s, a genetic mutation caused a batch of kittens to be born with scrunched features. Breeders liked the aesthetic, and over the years they used selective breeding to taper down the cat's silhouette. Some kitties, called traditional or doll-face Persians, still look like their pointy-featured ancestors. Others have a peak face, or an ultra face, which describes the kind of smushed-in mug the Persian is known for today. 11. They are similar to Turkish Angoras. Persians look a lot like Turkish Angoras, which are another breed of fluffy feline that arrived in Europe from the Mediterranean in the 1500s. The two were crossbred over the years to improve the Persian cat's coat so much, so that the breed nearly went extinct. Turkey set up breeding programs to help save the Angora. Persians have a stockier build, a larger head, rounder eyes, and a slightly longer coat, whereas Turkish Angoras have lithe bodies, pointed ears and a plume-like tail. 12. They're quite a work at grooming. As any Persian cat owner can attest, owning one of these cats doesn't come easily. Grooming is a major requirement for a Persian, and she requires daily attention to keep her looking rightfully majestic. To manage all that fur, some Persian owners opt to keep their cat's hair short. 13. Queen Victoria had 2 blue Persian cats. The famous royal monarch of the United Kingdom was the proud owner of 2 blue Persian cats. Queen Victoria was very fond of her felines, which increased this specific type of Persian's popularity in Britain at the time. 14. Persian cats and children don't mix. If there are children in your household, rethink your decision to get a Persian cat. This gentle breed doesn't handle loud noises and constant disruption well. Young children can also sometimes accidentally mistreat a Persian if they are not very careful to treat the cat gently. However, if a child is considerate of this breed's needs, then they should get along without a problem. 15. They are the ultimate lap cat. Part of the reason why Persians are so popular is because of their gentle temper and sweet disposition. These quiet felines like to cuddle. They prefer a peaceful and predictable environment to match their restful and calm personality, but they can adapt to a noisy household so long as they get the attention they want.